Hi there. I've heard you've been exercising a lot. What is your objective? The majority of people aim to enhance at least one specific body region when working out. Let's talk about the stomach, which seems to be the area that everyone is working on these days. These are the top 9 methods for losing belly fat in less than a month. Do we consume a lot of water? What benefit does straightening my posture have? Hey, I know about planking, but that's a workout technique. All of that and more are on the table. Planking, a popular trend in the early 2010s, was planking. Thankfully, you don't have to work out on train tracks. You can do this in the comfort of your own living room. An activity to strengthen your core muscles is planking. To perform this exercise, lie flat on your stomach and raise yourself into a plank position using your elbows. After then, you must maintain this posture for as long as you are able to. Although it does wonders for your arms, biceps, back, and thighs, planking is especially beneficial for your stomach. It is anticipated that the average person will plank for at least 2 minutes. This indicates that many users are failing to finish within the allotted 120 seconds. Did you know that in 2016, a Chinese man by the name of Mao Weidong set the record for the longest plank ever recorded? He clocked in at 8 hours and 1 minute. George Hood, a former Marine, is another person on the list of longest planks. 5 hours and 15 minutes was his time. Why is there a mention of him? That really is a significant time gap. I'd like to see you guys in your 20s and 30s pull that off because George was 57 years old at the time. In addition, George has most likely have a far more toned tummy than you. Sip water, sip water. This might be the most useful strategy we cover in today's video. There are no calories in water at all. Despite lacking scientific backing, the majority of medical experts advise drinking the equivalent of 2 liters of water each day. You can fool your body into thinking it's eating by consuming adequate water. However, I fail to understand. Not too horrible, right? I mean, don't you need food? Of course you do. But occasionally we overeat, which accounts for a lot of the excess belly fat. It's advised to drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes if you're feeling peckish. This is the appropriate moment to eat if, after that time, you're still hungry. A water diet can help you control your eating patterns and prevent compulsive overeating. Consume fiber, consume fiber. We've talked about water and exercises. I believe it's time to briefly talk about your diet. Reduced risk of belly fat has been associated with higher fiber consumption. Ingesting fiber lowers the amount of calories you can absorb by slowing down the movement of food through your digestive system. It's been reported that your stomach contains 3.7 to 4% less fat for every 10 grams of fiber you eat. This includes items such as potatoes, broccoli, pears, almonds, and whole grain cereal. All of those lovely gifts you gave away when you were younger. Oh, and don't overlook the sprouts. Make your granny happy. Reduce your carbohydrates. Reduce your carbohydrates. In keeping with the diet theme, if someone wants to lose belly fat effectively, they need to manage how much carbohydrates they eat. To put it simply, processed carbohydrates can be a hidden danger when attempting to reduce weight. We are unaware of the extent to which that strange piece of pizza or bowl of white rice is bad for us. Although we should consume 45 to 65% of our daily calories from carbohydrates, it's simple to consume too many. Everyone wonders why their tummies remain so churning. Are you aware that research shows a 17% lower likelihood of excess abdominal fat in those who consume a high diet of whole grains? Brown rice, barley, quinoa, and multigrain bread are examples of this. One more nutritious selection of dishes from Grandma's menu. Take more strolls. Take more strolls. Walking really helps you lose belly fat, despite the fact that this may sound absurd at first. Did you know that walking for 30 to 40 minutes a day is the best thing you can do to lose inches off your waist? A cool, quick stroll may burn around 600 calories in an hour, making it not only another excellent method to relieve stress. Though this result is only achievable with a clean and balanced diet, it's safe to assume that a bag of chips isn't a sensible choice before an energizing walk in the park. Your rectus abdominis will contract when you walk. This muscle is frequently referred to as your six-pack. This aids in tenseness in your lower body. Remember that you can only perform this correctly if you are standing straight and balanced. This leads nicely into what I want to say next. Adjust your alignment. Adjust your chin. Having a paunch right over your waist might occasionally be a direct effect of poor posture. Consider it. If you're always hunched over, your physique will eventually appear somewhat disorganized due to your weak abdominal muscles. In all likelihood, your stomach will appear tighter if you stand up straight. Your muscles are activated 7 to 25% more when you exercise while standing than when you exercise while seated. This increases your calorie burn and gives your tummy the toned look you've always wanted. Consume peanut butter. Consume peanut butter. This is something I can support now. This is something that we can all support, unless you are aware that you have one of those allergies, in which case you should probably use the other 7 techniques. In that scenario, I suppose you have to adhere to the remaining 7 techniques. Although many of us enjoy a delicious peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I suppose that's out of the question now that you're cutting carbs. Peanut butter has about 8 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber on its alone. Recall that we previously discussed how fiber reduces your ability to absorb calories. A tablespoon and a half of peanut butter is estimated to contain 188 calories. If you want your stomach to get tighter, this is the ideal dinner to eat. Do you want to reduce the size of your belly? Have you employed any of these strategies? Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and remember to subscribe for more amazing content from your bestie for health.